thing that happened from me, I think, first season.
From the beginning. Yeah.
But my sister has a very difficult schedule to manage because she not only has a film career, but she has a music career, and she's touring all the time, and blah, blah, blah. But we finally got her. We pinned her down this year, and it was a lot of fun. She came and drank tea in my trailer, and we hung out.
I think the real reason it took so long is that she didn't want to stand beside you on film, because you're 3 feet taller. Zoe Deschanel's a little tiny thing. Our Deschanel is big and tall.
She's a couple inches shorter than I am, but she's tiny.
She coming back? She coming back?
Or something. I don't know. We should talk to her about that. I don't know.
We have a bunch of guest stars who we always have to try and find out their availability in a huge amount in advance. Cindy Locker, Billy Gibbons, Stephen Fry. We seem to go for the most busy people and then try and work the stories. And Zoe's on that list. You know, people that are hard to. I guess it's good that we're after people who aren't saying, "I'm here, I'll do it right now."
Whatever you want me, I'm here. That's how I am. I'm always ready.
There's apparently going to be room for additional bases because we're going to be losing somebody this season, huh?
Well,
Hart.
What I said was that I keep saying that someone will be a victim, but yeah, he'll probably be a really fatal victim, or she.
So tell us how this is going to come into play. What are you plotting?
You have to watch the show to see how it comes into play. I'm not going to tell you. It's exciting. I'll give you adverbs and adjectives. It's exciting. It's thrilling.
Well, in some way, and we've already touched upon this in TV Guide, she's hooked into, with your blessing, with the grave digger, yeah?
Yes, the grave digger leads to something worse.
So she's coming back?
The grave digger?
Yes. Grave digger. Heather Tappet?
Yes, Heather Tappet.
Troy.
Heather Tappet, the grave digger, comes back. And who knew it had something to do worse? I always thought of the grave digger as being Brennan, evil. So what happens if you meet them? Booth?
Oh, so you're saying that it's like Brennan playing a dual role, a split personality. She's going to go on a killing rampage. Is that...
Oh, man, these are all things I should have done. Lesbian.
As long as I get to drive a tank through the lab. I just really want to drive a tank through the lab.
Okay, here's the... David hates the lab. He hates the lab. It's the most beautiful set on television.
It feels like you're in a Viking oven.
He hates it every year. Toward the end of the year, he says, "Is this the year it blows up? Can we? I want to drive." I think you saw James Garner in that tank movie.
Yeah, I want to drive a tank through the lab. You know, rescue bones.
That was an expensive lab.
That's an expensive lab.
Well, we can rebuild it.
This is the advantage of having an actor be a producer on the show. All of a sudden, she's, we can't afford to do that.
I don't know how much it costs.
Well, speaking of terrors like the Gravedigger, what are your own personal phobias? And I know David actually Mr. Hanson kind of had fun with this season with the chickens.
Well, David's phobias were you might as well just, Emily and I might as well leave.
What? Chickens? Birds?
Birds.
Birds just freak me out.
Fish.
Fish. Bees.
Double-decker buses.
Double-decker buses are a problem. Because you're so high up and it wobbles a lot, and you take the turn, and you don't know where you're going, and it's dizzy. Oh God.
We had a scene in England on the second row of a double-decker bus that just never made it into the show because we couldn't have Ruth looking terrifying running.
Oh, those things are so high up. You know, you can't get out. There's an emergency. How do you get out of that thing? The door's clamping. You got to go down the stairs in the front. There's problems. People are screaming. You probably step on it. I don't know. There's gum on your shoe. It's high. I gotta get out. There's out. They're scary. I mean, you don't know. They go left. They go right. It's dangerous. Double-decker buses are dangerous. You don't see them too often in America, do you? The sightseeing ones in New York. Anyhow, double-decker buses, you can go on.
Emily, what about you? Anything terrorize you? Any fears that you're willing to...
Well, I really believe in... I find I like to face any kind of fear I have. And snakes kind of scare me, honestly. And I had to handle snake just a few days ago. Did that.
In the Maluku Islands?
Maluku Islands.
A big snake.
A big python.
Ooh.
So being buried alive was a fear for me, and then of course, promptly after I mentioned that on the talk show, I get a script that mentions that I'm buried alive. So, yeah. So those are I'm facing a lot of fear. What else? I don't know. A lot of fear.
So Hart, just